We once heard a wise man say, routine is the time killer. And we just couldn't get that out of our heads.
So we set out on a life that was far from routine. Some say we're crazy.
Yeah, I'd say we're a little crazy.
But we are resolute set sail. And this
is
our journey.
'Cause I can't stay in one place, no matter how hard I try.
Hey, baby. What are we doing?
We are sailing to Camilla. Maybe. We don't actually know exactly where we're going. But we think maybe we're going to Camilla.
How long is that going to take, you think?
It's 100 miles, and we left about 3 hours ago. So probably about 17 more hours. Hopefully get in around 3 o'clock tomorrow.
Not bad.
Oh. Sun's going down. Gorgeous out here. So for dinner, we're having leftover lasagna, and I'm trying out a bunch of these packets. But I'm trying to get some food provisions figured out for our trip to Hawaii. Some of those meals are going to be pretty easy that only involve boiling water. So this is what I'm trying out. Some soups in a package. I'm all about the easy, especially on the 25-day sail. It's getting loud out there. Maybe I should go check that out. What do you think of the soup?
Oh, shit.
That good, huh?
That's amazing.
Oh.
Amazingly hot.
Yeah, I guess that's not making the cut for Hawaii.
It's exactly like lentil tea with occasional chunks. Something in it.
Awesome.
Not the best.
Alright, we'll keep looking.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Perfect sailing. We got 12 knots, close hauled, on our way south. Woo! It was a gorgeous day. There wasn't supposed to be any wind today, and now we're sailing into a headwind at 12 knots, and we thought we were going to be motoring, so we are pretty excited about it. Our anchorage is coming up here in just a couple miles, and to be honest, I'm pretty disappointed about that because I want to keep going. Yeah, there's not much room where everybody's moored. We found a perfect little gem of a spot here. Cereyes. It's this gorgeous little resort town with a bunch of mansions. At first they asked us what casita was ours, and we said we didn't have one, and they kind of laughed at us, like, of course you will not be getting in here. But then we told them that we were on the sailboat out there, and there's no other sailboats out there. I don't think this is a common place where people anchor. It's pretty exposed with a lot of rocky coastline to leeward. We told them we were on a sailboat, and they said sure, right this way, essentially. That was kind of the magic word. Only 3 months before we arrived, Hurricane Patricia, the strongest recorded hurricane to hit the west coast of Mexico, made landfall just 5 miles south of where we dropped the hook. Extensive construction activities made it difficult to differentiate between planned renovations and fixing hurricane damage, although evidence of the storm could be seen in the broken limbs and downed trunks of the trees surrounding the resort.
Fresh water. First time in a week.
Gorgeous here. It's no wonder people like Bill Gates and Heidi Klum have homes here. the amazing part about being on a boat. You have access to some of these places that you don't by road. Feeling pretty darn lucky right now.
We just made a quick hop down from the Cereyes to the north, and we're coming into Tenochtitlan Bay. Here's an example of just how bad the charts are here in Mexico. This is our anchorage waypoint. You can see it's about a half-mile inland, as well as this anchorage right here. These are all the AIS signals from all the boats anchored in that anchorage. And they throw in a few extra islands, which is good as long as they don't leave them out. Well, thank goodness we have safely parked Resolute on land. We're comfortably aground for the evening.
Woohoo! Short time, Nikka!
One.
Wait, hold on. Okay. Wait, hold on. Okay.
One, two, three.
So we're here checking out the Crocodile Sanctuary in Manzanilla. I'm very used to alligators growing up in Florida, but not crocodiles. These things are massive. And Nikka, of course, couldn't come in, so we've got her tied up outside about 40 feet from one of these beasts. Good girl, stay. What do you think? What's your first impression of the crocodiles of Manzanilla?
Freaking incredible. This is so cool. They're so close, and unlike in the States where we'd have like 10 inches of iron between us, they could like nip our toes if we weren't careful.
This rickety boardwalk is the only thing keeping us away from them. Wow. Now we're walking through a huge mass of mangroves. Definitely reminding me of Florida now.
¿Cuántos meses?
Años.
¿Años?
Sí.
¿Cuánto?
Dos.
¿2 años?
Dos?
2 años, 6 meses.
You wanna hold it?
Sure. So the crocodile we got to hold was 2.5 years old. He was pretty small. I would not have guessed that he was 2.5 years old. So we asked him how old some of the other alligators were, and he said that a small, medium to small alligator is only about 20 years old. And when you see some of the bigger ones, they're getting up into the 30 and 40 year range. They get pretty old.
Whoa.
Totally worth 25 pesos. Rollo del Mar. Fish stuffed with shrimp wrapped in bacon with almond cream sauce poured over it. What do you think, Egg?
I don't know that I've had many things better.
Nikka. She's a smart girl. She knows where all the good food ends up. That's why she likes being under the tables.
You're greasy, rich food and beer. That's the last thing you want in the middle of the day if you want to get motivated to do anything.
Oh, but it was so good though.
Totally worth it. It's a slow sail. Yeah, we're doing 3 knots. It's slow, but we'll make it before sundown, so that's good. The mangroves are all around us, but the water is so clear so you can see all the fish. I was not expecting clear water.
So we came over to the main Tenichtitita anchorage yesterday over from La Manzanilla, and we had our first non-rolly night in at least a week since we left La Cruz, and it was amazing. I slept like a baby. Now we're on this estuary tour. We took Pudgley out and we tried to time it with the tides, but we are always late. And Nikka is loving her parasol. Eric and I are in full sun, dying, getting burnt, and Nikka's just in the shade, enjoying how it should be. I'm sure she'll take her turn rowing at some point.
Look at yellow pufferfish.
Oh, I saw a yellow pufferfish the other day. I forgot to tell you. It looked fake. One of the local panga drivers, he looked at us and he kind of laughed, and he said this would be much easier if we had an outboard.
There's a tree, Dada!
Oh, shit.
So we're no longer in beautiful clear water. It's turned pretty murky.
And we're dying of heat.
It's very
It's
hot.
so hot.
And we haven't really seen a whole lot. There's been a couple birds, but no crocodile. It's kind of a good thing. We don't really want to see crocodiles, but yeah, we do. Yeah, we want to see crocodiles.
We do. So we turned around. We couldn't hack the heat. Leaving Tenichtitita now, heading back north up to Banderas Bay in the cruise area. We've still got a bunch of stuff to do before we head over to Hawaii. It's not too far of a sail, it's about 120 miles up to La Cruz. Should take us, well, if we try to sail these light winds, it'll probably take us about 3 days. But if we use the motor some, it'll probably take us about 2. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good sail. These videos are made possible by all of our amazing patrons. If you like this video, please consider joining them and supporting us.
It's kind of short.